Well, it's interesting. America first is one way of putting it. The industrial policies, the idea of investing in research and production in the U.S., trying to rehabilitate U.S. manufacturing, trying to rehabilitate these communities that were deindustrialized, that doesn't necessarily have to mean America first in a way that discriminates against others. It is a government responsibility to try to lift up the well-being and the living standards of its own people. But it has, in this context, taken on an additional meaning, which is it's part of this geopolitical rivalry with China. So these measures that are taken to try to help U.S. workers, try to help U.S. communities, are sometimes characterized as, well, we have to do this because then we'll be strong enough to fight China. That is overlaid on what's a legitimate interest of the U.S. taking care of its own economy, its own polity, instead then becoming part of a us against them kind of a mentality. Will that continue? I think we have an election next year in 24, and I think we'll have to see what is the outcome of that election. I think that if the Democrats win, I believe that we'll see some continued industrial policy initiatives, perhaps some new industrial policy initiatives. If the Republicans win, I don't think we can predict, because right now the Republican Party is very split in terms of what their posture is going to be, both in terms of domestic policy and in terms of international policy.